So in this session we are going to talk about the Israel attack on Hezbollah. Okay, so Israel launches major strikes on Hezbollah targets in Lebanon. So the last 1 week we were talking about this issue that the pager attack on Hezbollah and the potential retaliation, and Hezbollah's missile attack on Israel in areas like Nazirat, etc. And now there is another series of attack which is coming. So Israel have shifted its focus to Hezbollah, right, and launching extensive airstrikes on southern Lebanon. The strikes target Hezbollah strongholds with reports of civilian casualties. So that's though they are saying that it is precision attack and everything, but casualties are there, civilian casualties are there, that you can say collateral damages. And Israel claims precision strike but acknowledges potential civilian impact also. Okay, extent of Israeli airstrikes. So initial strikes, if you look at, Israel begin targeting Hezbollah strongholds in southern Lebanon and then expanded operations. Airstrikes extend to Bekaa Valley, another Hezbollah controlled area, and then ongoing campaign. Continuous airstrikes are reported, with Israel vowing to continue until Hezbollah is completely neutralized. So now the civilian impact, as we have discussed already, there are some civilian casualties. So at least 50 people reported killed, with conflicting claims about civilian deaths. So there is no clear-cut number, but civilian casualties there. Displacement, people have to be displaced in such situation. So when attack is there, that is again something which is inevitable. So Israel advises southern Lebanon residents to evacuate, causing mass displacement, something like whatever happened in Gaza. So now Israel is shifting its focus to Lebanon or Hezbollah from Gaza. Infrastructure damage. So a lot of infrastructural damages are there, and buildings and infrastructure in targeted areas has been collapsed and damaged. Israeli military stance. So what is the justification? If you look at Israel cites the need to secure northern Israel and eliminate Hezbollah threat. So we already discussed that Hezbollah also launched missiles on northern Israel. So this is the justification of Israel. Now civilian warning. Israel officials acknowledge potential civilian casualties and demanded or urged them to evacuate from the area. Operational goals. Israel aims to neutralize Hezbollah's military capabilities in southern Lebanon. So till the time Hezbollah's military capabilities are getting neutralized, this will continue and this expanded version will be there. Hezbollah strongholds. If you look at southern Lebanon, major Hezbollah stronghold, primary target of Israel strikes. So this is the area they are primarily targeting. The first attack is on this area. Bekaa Valley, eastern region with significant Hezbollah presence and influence, so then they shifted or extended to this area. Civilian areas, Hezbollah operates within civilian populations, complicating military operation. So when it comes to civilians, then it is getting complicated because of the collateral damage. That's the reason why officials have told to evacuate. Now if you look at the historical context, there is no point in discussing this here. 1982 Lebanon War, Israel invades Lebanon, targeting Palestinian militants. 2006 Lebanon War, major conflict between Israel and Hezbollah. So this issue is there, prolonged issue is there. October 2023, Hamas attack on Israel triggers renewed focus on Hezbollah. Now the political influence. So Hezbollah gained 12 seats in 2018 Lebanese election. I'll come to the religious background also, the division of population on the religious basis, the Christians and everything I'll discuss. Let's discuss that in the coming slides. Political alliances with allies. Hezbollah controls 70 seats in 128 seat parliament. So they enjoy the majority with the support of the allies. So government influence, significant sway in Lebanese government decision making. So they have a complete say, they have a complete control, because they enjoy the majority with the help of allies. So they have a significant say in the political decisions. Now religious demography, if you look at Christians decreasing, so parliamentary seat is around 64, Sunni Muslim increasing, Shia Muslim increasing, Druze, who is a minority, who have 8 seats. So if you look at Christians, it's around 64 seats, but it is decreasing. But this is 54, these two Sunni Shia together, which is increasing. Now the civil war end, the Taif agreement and power sharing. So 1989 Taif agreement formally ended the Lebanese civil war, which had lasted for 15 years. It aimed to establish a new political framework based on power sharing and national reconciliation. So you can have a look at the agreement in case if they ask something connected to international relation in your mains. So this can be a potential area that you can look upon. Just understand what is Taif agreement, okay? So because the implications and other things, since it is there in the news, it can be important. Power distribution, the agreement established a 50-50 power distribution between Christians and Muslims in the Lebanese parliament. So with equal representation for each group. This included the presidency, which was designated for a Maronite Christian, the premiership for Sunni Muslims, and speakership for Shia Muslim. Okay. So ongoing tensions, despite its efforts to achieve national unity, Taif agreement has faced ongoing challenges, particularly due to demographic shift and political tension between different religious, and sectarian group. Different cults are emerging, different sects are emerging. Apart from the two religious group, within Muslims itself, you can see two different sects. Again, Sunni and Shia again can be a problem. Shia-Sunni conflict. The sectarian conflict is also important, just like two different religions. Christian-Muslim conflict is there, but at the same time within Muslims, Shia-Sunni conflict is there. So not only religious conflict, but the sectarian conflict is also very important. The changing demographies with Muslims becoming majority in Lebanon have raised question about the long-term viability of this power sharing model. Muslims are getting majority, becoming majority, increasing in population, increasing in the seat share also, if you look at that. Okay, Christian community stand. So there is a distrust on the government. Christians increasingly distrustful on Hezbollah influenced government, and support withdrawal. Christian support for Lebanese government, it's not much there. Geographical distribution, Christians primarily concentrated in northern Lebanon and specific patches. Now if you look at the attack, it is mostly confined to southern Lebanon, where Hezbollah majority is there, and then in the eastern Lebanon. If you look at Iranian influence, this is again very important. Historical support. Iran has backed Hezbollah since its inception in 1980s, providing crucial support during its formative years and subsequent years, and even now also Iran is accused of offering them the weapons, sophisticated weapons, modern weapons and everything, even the missile. Okay, military aid provides weapons and training to Hezbollah forces, contributing to their military capabilities and capacity to engage in conflict with Israel. So if you want to engage in a conflict with Israel, what kind of capacity and the confidence and the kind of training that you need to have, right? Unless and until you have that kind of sophisticated weapons like hypersonic missile and all, from where they get? Israel accused Iran and Russia for providing this to Lebanese and Yemen. Okay. Political alignment. They share anti-Israel stance and regional influence goals, aligning with Hezbollah broader political agenda and creating a strategic partnership. So Iran and Hezbollah have strong ties, mainly because of anti-Israel stand. The international reactions, if you look at US support Israel, right to defend. US is always supporting Israel, but at the same time calls for stop of violence. European Union calls for de-escalation and protection of civilian. UN urges restraint and adherence to international law. Now the humanitarian concerns, displacement, we already discussed. When a warlike situation, when this kind of attack is there, thousands of people will be displaced from their homeland, and aid challenges, humanitarian aids, okay, medical requirements, so many will be injured, so many will be dead, and many will be injured. So future implications, regional stability, potential for wider regional conflict if situation escalates. Lebanese politics, if you look at, may lead to further political instability within Lebanon. So that can create a problem within Lebanon and their political setup. Israel-Lebanon relations, of course, long-term impact on already strained relation. What could be the conclusion? when it comes to ongoing conflict, Israel continues strike against Hezbollah targeting Lebanon. So till the time, Israel's argument is that now they have shifted focus from Gaza to Lebanon and especially Hezbollah. So if you look at this, they want to neutralize the Hezbollah, and that itself you can understand from the kind of attack they throw at them, right? That pager attack. Civilian impact, significant humanitarian concerns as civilians are got in between. Uncertain future situation remains volatile with potential for further escalation. So that's all about this particular session. I just want to inform you that Israel keep on attacking now Hezbollah, and they want Hezbollah to be completely neutralized to stop this. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much.